We're in today with the legend of a video card, 9800 GX2. We're gonna take a look and see how this video card is working in SLI in a couple of games and see how this 2008 video card with 500 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3 at 256 bits bus width with 602 megahertz on the clock and 1000 megahertz on the memory clock. Let's see how this video card is running in SLI with a couple of different games. By the way, if you're interested to hear this video card, how it sounds, let me give you a preview how this video card sounds when it's on 100% fan because I have to use this. Okay, so first off I need to test Hellgate London because it's working in SLI and okay, so I'm on 1080p, DirectX 9, very high, everything is shadow quality high, no, one maximum. Okay, agree to disagree, shadows on low details, it's not that bad. Okay, screw you shadows, I don't care about you, I care about the other things. Been testing this game with majority of those old video cards and I didn't know how nice it looks with 1080p. Oh my god, this is such a great experience. How are we doing? So I got like 500 megabytes of VRAM, you know, it's for each card, but it doesn't add it up. It's just 500 for you, 500 for you, you know, and if it's working on SLI, it's going to split the load. So if I have 510 megabytes of VRAM, it's maxed out, you know, it doesn't add it up with until it's reaching 1 gig of VRAM. So it's very well balanced, Hellgate London. This is what you need for SLI, not... So the idea will be in the future to test more older GPUs that I've been mis-testing, because look at this. This is fantastic. This is how it needs to work. Let's jump into the Saboteur and see how the game is running with my SLI configuration of a video card. Apparently I'm locked on 60 FPS and we're gonna see how this magnificent game it's performing with the 9800 GX2. First out of the bat, I'm on 1080p with maximum details and you can actually see 70-80%, nearly 80% load on the core. The game looks very interesting, so hopefully we're gonna see some nice performance because apparently it's not used at maximum. 75% load on the cores, 300 megabytes on each video card. I think this video card was meant for this because this is a 2009 game and the video card is 2008, so only one year difference in between them. The only thing I need now is an ideal setup. I don't know how it's working with explosions and effects and stuff like that, you know, but if it's doing the same like now, I don't mind. I don't mind this. But if there is a dip in the performance, I think I have to lower the details a little. But I like this type of retro. The idea of the game is kind of fantastic. So can't wait to add more similar configuration to this game. I had a feeling I will end up here with this video card, but I didn't realize it would be this magnificent and so glorious. Let's try Syndicate. Look at this. Syndicate is running with 9800 GX2 on SLI and it's a fantastic configuration. Very good scaling, high FPS, memory is not mega used, and at the same time the CPU is barely used, so only 3.2 gig of system RAM it's been taken. Let's take a look on the resolution. Apparently 1080p and I think maximum details. Maximum performance from the video card. Apparently I have to limit the GPU because it's got 120 FPS, but it's heating up the GPU. This GPU, it's normally used on high temperature. I think trying to help the GPU not run hot, it's quite ideal. Apparently, I'm reaching 500 megabytes of VRAM. I think the more I play, the more it carries everything in the VRAM. So in a way, I'm not complaining. You know, the only thing I'm complaining is the temperature. The core is maxed out, so I'm guessing the core needs to be faster. So, oh, it feels so good. I can't believe, seriously, I can't believe this game. Dude, it feels so freaking cool. The lights and the game, everything, the whole thing. overall is so fantastic. It's like, dude, this is an old game. Why is it an old game? Seriously. Whoa, this is so gnarly. Seriously, so freaky. I'm mesmerized. I just playing here and shooting everything and taking everything, and feels like cyberpunk. I'm not joking. The vibe, the look on the guns, the environment, the lights, everything. Now the performance, imagine having a high-end 4090 or a 3090 or something like that. This is the 3090 and the 4090 back in the days. And look at it. It feels the same. Let's enter Alice Madness Returns and see how it's performing with this video card. Let's jump into the configuration. That's it. 1080p, motion, process, everything is without motion blur. This feels very arcadey, the game, you know, but that's exactly what I need from. That's what I need from games to be compatible with my system. Now, hear me out. Even though it's not 30 and 60 and hundreds of FPS, the GPU is working on SLI, so this is a win for me. I got like 40-50% on load on the cores, barely loaded. I think this is just a configuration. I think the game is designed to be like this. Who knows? I will look into it because maybe I can unlock that FPS. But regardless, it feels very smooth. The game, I think the game it's meant to be played like this with 30 FPS. It feels very console-wise.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
Wow. How is called those knives?
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Oh, damn it. You know, those... how is it called? Those Damascus blades. Okay, it looks like that one, seriously. This is so cool. Alright, let's see how the performance on the video card is affected by this, because it's very stable. The temperature is stable, the memory is filling up. Apparently everything is in the memory. It's not on the core. 64 with 34 load on the cores. I mean, semi-balanced. I will say it's semi-balanced. Insidious Ruin. Oh my god, you look so dumb. It's unbelievable how it's running with this. I love it. 61 degrees, 63 on the second core. Look at it. It's brilliant. The CPU is not loaded, so it needs to be kind of good with an older CPU. So that means this i7 4th Gen is an overkill for the game. Appreciate it. Thank you. 15-16 watts consumption from the CPU. No. 3.6 gig of system RAM. 8 gig of system RAM, it's enough. Seriously, so if I got 3.6 gig of DDR3, I think 8 gig or 6 gig of DDR2 will do the job. So if I have an older system, you know, I think this game will be top notch for it, you know, with an older video card. I mean, older video card. This is an older video card, you know, something like 400 series, 500 series with a different CPU. Okay, so another game from EA, apparently, because there's a lot of games from EA today. Apparently, EA was making games for SLI for a very long time, but disregarding that, another game that is very nice for this SLI is Dragon Age 2. So on 1080p, I maxed out everything in the configuration. You can actually see it by the overlay because that's the size of the 1080p, and we're gonna see how it's running. But I don't know what to do here. I don't know nothing. I just fight a couple of people and I managed to understand what's going on. So 95%, apparently the cores are maxed out with Dragon Age 2, but the VRAM it's not fully loaded, 320 megabytes of VRAM. The CPU is good, 2.5 gig of system RAM, so let's see how it's running overall. Oh, I remember, yes. So this is so cool because you can actually press space and it stops it, and you can move your attack, and depending on which one do you want. 9800 GX2 is doing a fantastic job. Here in the castle, it's kind of cool to see the GPU performing like this. 350 megabytes of VRAM, maximum core load. I mean, it's kind of weird that I managed to find so many games that run so good on SLI, and there is and there is more. I have zero clue how to play this game, but one day I will figure it out, seriously. Mountain Blade. I'm actually curious to see if I can manage to succeed on actually playing the game. Training field. Go to the village center. Okay, can actually go and visit the cities. This is so awesome. Okay, so I like how it's working with the video card. Video options, 1080p, ultra settings, default, texture detail, maximum, grass density 50%, let's put it 100%, character details, high, maximum numbers of chords, drag roll, everything is nearly maxed out. I think after a restart I'll get more details in the game and see how it, I'm not gonna lie, it looks really bananas. Okay, so apparently I have to play this game more because it's good to the GPU. 316 megabytes of VRAM, 31% on the load. I think games like this are the one that needs to be taken into consideration. I have to play more this game and actually understand how it's been played. Mafia is one of those games that actually runs really good on this. It's not being stressed. So on a 9800 GX2 will work in SLI. It will offer you the maximum, how shall I say, details with maximum performance, but the GPU will not be stressed. Barely any load on this. Let's see if we got a video and high details. It's a great game that needs to be played on a video card like this. Can I add Mafia to this SLI collection? Yeah. I think Mafia is very compatible and can't wait to test other video cards less performant than this 9800 GX2, and then I will see the true compatibility, the true scaling on this game. Apparently with the 9800 GX2 is working fantastic, there's no problem, but some other GPUs are not very lucky with this. Is it recommended to play some games like this with SLI? Definitely, because this is how you validate an old video card like this, an 9800 GX2. Freaking love the video card. I like everything about it. I love the idea of SLI because it just validates the hardware and some old games that were back in the days. I don't know what you're thinking about this video card. This is not a video card that is recommended to have in a system because of the temperature, how hard it is to maintain. This is more like a collectible nowadays, a collectible video card, and it's good now here and there to actually try and show you how the video card is performing. I love it. I love every minute. I love every SLI configuration, and I love every game that is supporting SLI. I don't know what you're thinking about this idea, but I'm all for it. So 9800 GX2 in SLI. What do you think about it?